such an asshole.
Probably the last video in a couple days, because I do have one guy who did send me an email over at Cappy Cap, so I do have to get to him. But I'm gonna hop on a plane, and that's why I'm dressed like a presentable human being now. See, look, all dapper Cappy here, dapper Capper. Look at me, I'm all showered and bathed and everything. So this guy wanted original, and then from Aaron Torres, our not truck driving other Latino agent in the field, of which there's about 40. He said to me, it's from the Wall Street Journal. New York NYU is top ranked in loans that alumni and parents struggle to repay. I don't know why your parents are so stupid. I guess you are, but you co-sign these loans, and that's all we're here to talk about. 5 months after Cassandra Jones earned her master's in public health from New York University in May of 2019, she still hadn't landed a job in the field. She was staring down a six-figure student loan balance and had to pay for rent and food. So she sold her eggs again. Ms. Jones first harvested her eggs before starting New York University in 2017 to help pay for moving to the city, she said. Now, if you go and you find her background on the LinkedIn, she also has an MBA. So this is her second master's. Helping pay for moving to the city, she said. She moved to the city because New York is so affordable. She must have watched a lot of Sex in the City. She received a $12,500 annual scholarship and relied on $131,000 in federal loans, my money, to cover the rest of her tuition and expenses. She has given her eggs 5 times, including to a New York University fertility clinic, earning $50,000. I wish men could do that. You women are so oppressed. Now 28 years old, pivoting stage. Ms. Jones is working freelance on public health campaigns financed with taxpayer dollars for nonprofits, same thing. Making about $1,500 a month, which isn't covering her living expenses, she said. She's applying for new jobs and considering leaving the field. There are definitely moments where that number just looms as this tunnel. Okay, I'm done. All right. Here's what's happening, ladies. All right. Anytime someone tries to introduce a little... Oh, by the way, this is brought to you by Curse of the High IQ, which all you people majoring in stupid crap have no IQ. Anytime someone tries to tell you girls something that will help you out, you immediately, like the programmed little robots, I hate to say it, that many of you have become, of sexism and misogyny and discrimination and patriarchy and all that other stuff. And now no one can give you the much needed course correction before you go flying off a cliff. And then you end up like this lady, Ms. Jones, whose life for all points and purposes is over. It's over. Her youth is practically all gone. She has a crippling level of debt. She has a financial liability. She's overweight, by the way. You say, what does that have to do with it? Because anytime we say big isn't beautiful, we're accused of sexism and patriarchy and discrimination and all this. Right? So, unfortunately, Ms. Jones is kind of now becoming I wouldn't say the standard, but an increasing phenomena. A student loan indebted poor girl with a useless degree, a completely worthless degree, is now certainly becoming the norm. And years ago, and most notably me included, because I wrote a book called Worthless, The Young Person's Indispensable Guide to Choosing the Right Major. It was written 11 years ago. So if we subtract 11 from 28, that would have put Ms. Jones at 17 years old. Do you think that $12.95 book would have helped her prevent getting $131,000 worth of a student loan debt? And this is where I'm done. I'm done. And I can speak very clearly and curse and swear. And this video may not be monetized, but sure as hell not getting taken down, because it's actually in the best fucking interests for especially women nowadays that we tell you the truth. And you girls better get hip to the jive real quick that the truth is not sexist, it's not misogynistic, it's not discriminatory, and it's not mean. It is caring. It is called tough love. It's what your ballless, sackless, fuckwit wonders of absentee fathers, whether they were there or not, didn't have the balls to tell you because they didn't want to hurt your little fifis or have your mom divorce them. But this doesn't help anybody, obviously, because now who is fucked? Ms. Jones is fucked. Would listening to my evil, hate-filled, misogynistic, sexist message of, hey, girls should stop majoring in stupid shit, would that have prevented this situation? Yes, but you really care. It's so sad. The feels above the reals. And everyone thinks there's no cost or consequences to living a lie, and that's what you're all doing. Not all, most. Because then what does she do, huh? What is Ms. Jones to do? Right? She's fucked financially. She has 2 completely worthless degrees. She has wasted practically all of her youth. And I know this isn't that important. You don't need no man, fish, bicycle, and other lies that we've been telling you. But okay, we don't want to correct you because then misogynies and the sexisms. All right, but she is not an attractive woman. And whether you like it or not, and I know you didn't have a say in this, half the population really wants pretty girls. So another way out, and you may not like this way out. I'm not saying you have to take this way out. I'm merely pointing it out that usually, knight shining armor, come save me. I don't mean necessarily in a financial sense, but increasingly so nowadays. If she was attractive, she might have found a guy's like, well, I'll take care of you. If she was attractive, she might have found a guy earlier on, had kids, wouldn't have even gone to grad school for these completely worthless shit degrees. She would have a better life. And that's all. And forget the marriage. I know that's a touchy subject. Men. We're not even going to, let's just stick with the finance. Let's just stick with this one example. Okay. Can we start telling you girls the truth without you pulling out the knives and slashing our throats, accusing us of isms and ists and agonies? Can you girls be mature enough? This is not a fucking joke. This isn't fucking like, I chose chocolate ice cream when I probably really would have preferred strawberry. This is $131,000 in debt in your entire youth. Gone. Is that important to you or not? Is it? Well, put on your big fucking girl panties and start making decisions based in the real world. Set aside your fucking fifis and start making decisions based in reality. This woman put a ton of caloric effort into 2 master's degrees. For a fraction of that, if she had just majored in the right thing in undergrad, she wouldn't have had this problem. She would have been 22, an accountant, an engineer, maybe on her way to pre-med or dentistry or something. Could have been a truck driver, something, anything. She wouldn't have been moving to New York City where she makes $1,500 an hour and guarantee you me with a fucking cup in her hand as a white-collar professional panhandler working for a non-profit. She is miserable. She is indebted. She is financially destroyed, and she has no hope. And all we had to do, like a vaccine early on, was vaccinate her against the lies, tell her some truth, have dads find, where's my balls? Where's my balls? I haven't found my balls. Wife, can you take the balls out of my purse? Let me attach them there. Daughter, no, you're not majoring in the liberal arts or the social sciences. You will major in something that is worthwhile. Would that tough father, tough is like spanking. Tough is negative reinforcement. We're just telling you, no, don't do stupid shit. Don't major in dumb crap. And don't major in dumb crap when it costs you about 150 grand. Not to mention, my God, the lost opportunity cost. What if she just worked? What, you don't think she's living? She's living at home. She's living at, but Aaron, her rent, she lived. No. The taxpayer, state, federal, and local, all of them, and the parents, and we're going to bail her out. She effectively lives at home. She does. And what if she just lived at home, like she is effectively anyway, and just worked as a waitress, worked as a barista, worked as a grease monkey over at Jiffy Lube, whatever, and just squirreled away the money and threw it in the S&P 5. God, gang, hang on. 1.08. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's squared. No, is that right? Hang on. Let me just show you the opportunity cost. All right. 1.08 times. Oh no, not times. Sorry, this is math. I know it's hard. You didn't get this in your master's in public health administration. To the 10th. Okay, 2.15. All right, and we got, let's say 10 grand, 20. She would have roughly, God, no, she'd have more than that. She'd have just shy, if I do the math right, she'd have somewhere in the ballpark. If she just threw 10 grand a year in the S&P 500, she'd have about 150 to 200,000. I have to do the math, but somewhere in there is where, when you add it all up, she'd have $150,000 cash, no debt. And she'd probably have 10 years working experience in being a waitress, which is fine. You could go work at some higher end. They're paying pretty good now. But no, we had to do the feels before the reals. What's really sexist, what's really misogynistic is what Oprah's been doing to you, and that's lying to your girls this entire time. Oh, your heart and money will follow. Can't put a price on education. 8 degrees is a good degree. 8 degrees is a good degree. 8 degrees is good. Follow your heart. Money will follow. And now a lot of you are ending up like Ms. Jones, where you're selling your fucking eggs. Which, if you didn't know, is not exactly an easy thing. It's somewhat of an invasive procedure. It's not like, guys, you just, and it goes in a cup and you put it in a fridge. And that's why they're highly compensated for it. That is no joke. And all of this could be avoided if, one, fathers of yesteryear had their fucking nuts out of their wife's purse and told their daughters, no, you're not majoring in that. Well, that would require parenting and fathers to have balls. And then 2, it would require you girls to be mature adults and knock it off with this, but I just feel my passion follow, heart, money follow. And then the immediate coward's way out. You're sexist. Fuck you. I'm the only one, not me, I'm talking to universal me. We are the only ones telling you the fucking truth. If you don't fucking believe me, why don't you go watch, look up all those old boomer women that watched Oprah religiously. See how fucking happy they are. See how successful they are. Why don't you look that up? Why don't you do a retroactive logistical or longitudinal case study? Go look at them. I know them. They're miserable. They're failures. I mean, it really is. Hey, eat your broccoli, have ice cream for a treat, but make it a treat. Don't have it be your staple of diet. Shut up! You're an ism for telling me not to eat ice cream all the time. To be perfectly honest, this is exactly how we should be treating higher education. We should be treating it like smoking, like we did smoking in the 80s and 90s. It should be expunged and purged from nearly all of society. Because going to college for 80% of you, and that includes the men too, is like, it's about as bad, I'd say, as smoking. It takes 20 years off your life. Easy. That's how bad it is for you. Now, for the few of you that actually do go on to major in engineering or accounting or a legitimate degree, a legitimate profession, all right, then college is a good thing. But for 80% of you, it's like smoking. It takes that much time off your life. And at least smoking takes off the old age years. College destroys your youth. And it's just, to me, a simple academic kind of emperor has no clothes. Like garbage in, garbage out. We lie to you. You follow the lies. You make bad decisions. You're poor. You end up like Ms. Jones. And the whole world is so afraid of being called a sexist or a misogynist or otherwise a bigot to capture all, that they don't even tell you girls the truth, which is the real sexist misogynist thing, because then you go off the cliff. Then you go and ruin your life because no one has the balls. Everyone is more afraid of being called a sexist than they have care for you. And that includes your fucking dad, your fucking mom, and your fucking teachers. I'm a fucking rando, and ain't nobody know me. And here, although I do this more for academic, philosophical reasons, where I'm like, holy fuck, is anyone going to tell these kids to stop majoring in stupid shit? And the Wall Street Journal, it should be ashamed of itself. It's danced around this. We're fuck you, you're journalists. The entire journalism industry should be ashamed of itself. Not one of you has the balls to tell people to stop majoring in stupid shit. Not one of you. Let alone women that are disproportionately affected by the student loan crisis. They're disproportionate. This would actually help with, oh God, no, we don't want to hurt the women's feelings. We might be called sexist. Oh, good. Well, then fuck them, right? Let them suffer. Let them ruin their lives. Let them destroy themselves. Let them be debt slaves for the rest of their lives. Oh, by the way, tell them big is beautiful, and let's destroy their love lives at the same time, too. It is fucking fascinating watching society lie to you girls, and you girls eat it up. And then go, oh, we're oppressed. Bail us out. I'm the victim. Oh, my fucking God, it's a goddamn circus. I'm like the only kid. Hey, that guy with the crown ain't got no clothes. It's cursing. This isn't gonna. I know. I know. Feels before reels. This video won't make it out there. My book, where is it? I got it here somewhere. Here. Worthless. Young person's indispensable guide to choosing the right major. Saved like a couple thousand people from making stupid mistakes. Like, oh, Aaron, aren't you proud of that? Yeah, but then literally 100 million more people went and majored in dumb crap since this book has been out. Yeah, we saved like less than 1/1000th of 1%. Really, Cassandra Jones? I wanted to. Hey, $12.95 on the internet. Would this have been what? Do you want this or $131,000 in debt for 2 jokes of degrees? And it's so like this book isn't even necessary because y'all know what page. You can all look it up on the internet. I mean, this delves into the economics and the why and the reason and the rationale a little bit more. But it's not even about the book or the numbers. It's a psychology. You all want your fucking lives. You all want to live in Oprah land. You all want to believe that I'm going to help our children and I'm going to help and save the people and help with health. Oh, by the way, Public Health Administration, she's overweight. Of course. Why don't you become the health minister of Denmark? Look up that big fat piece of hypocritical land whale. Holy cow. So there's the truth. Oh, and it's not sexist. It's about the only damn thing that isn't sexist being plugged into your girls' minds right now. For God's sake, don't become this girl. Don't go into debt. Look, we don't even have to talk about guys. Guys are separate. Go, whatever. You don't need him, fine. Go, Sex City, whatever. But for God's sake, can you stop majoring in stupid fucking bullshit? Can you not cripple yourself financially? But it's my dream. Fuck your dream. It's not a dream. It's a nightmare. You don't believe that? Hang on. Here. You want to learn about dreams and nightmares? Here, how not to become a millennial. There's an entire chapter dedicated to women in this, and it's practical. It's to help you out. Your dream was never going to happen. This is how it ends. Who says you can't study poetry or sociology or women's studies? You can study it all for free at the library or the internet. You can read books, and at the end of it, you'll still have the same employment prospects, whether you're a high school graduate or a college graduate with a women's study. There's a perfect example. You graduate with a women's studies degree, you're just as employable as you were when you were 18 and you graduated from high school. So why the fuck would you pay some washed-up hag $500 a credit to teach you when you could get it for free at the library? And then instead of being 22 with $75,000 in debt for a worthless degree to go work as a waitress or wait staff, you could do that at 18, live at home, and come out with about 40, 50 grand ahead. I mean, I'm not even begrudging people. Look, most of you go to college because you're lazy, you're bored, you got nothing else to do. You want to imagine yourself as intellectuals, and you want to change the world with your politics. You can do that for free. I'm not taking away your point, purpose, reason, and existence in life. You can still volunteer at the local Democrat Party or the local Communist Party or the Environmental Action Committee. You can do that without having to get a degree in environmental science. In the meantime, why don't you major in accounting so you have a job and you're not poor, you're not selling your fucking eggs? That's it. There. I've done more for you than your parents have, your teachers have, your guidance counselors had. I'm fucking Jolly Saint Nick bringing you the gift you always needed for Christmas. Some can, but they're a precious few. It just pisses me off, Chad. I'm trying to help them. I'm trying to literally save their lives, not in a biological sense, but their financial lives. Whoa, you suck, man. It pisses me off to the extent when I was younger and I advocated libertarianism, low taxes, balanced budget. I get called a fucking Nazi. I get called a group of people that wanted to murder people that weren't like them, predominantly Jews, but homosexuals as well. By the way, quarter Jew, don't think I'd be that popular. Eliminate personal rights, technically influence a socialist economic system if you study Nazism like that. Like the complete opposite. One of the most despicable groups of people experimenting on humans. Like just invading Poland? Why does everyone have a hate boner for Poland? What the hell they do to you? And I'm called that because I want a balanced budget. I want low taxes. I want maximum social freedoms. Fuck all you fucking sheep. Fucking name-calling dopey pieces of shit. And then they wonder why I'm pissed off and jaded all the time. Like, I only try to stop financial crises several times, wake people the fuck up. Oh my God, you believe in fill in common sense thing here, balanced budgets. You're so sexist. What the hell? Oh my God, you want low taxes? You're such a Nazi. I want to kill people because I want low taxes. Bryce T, $2. Thoughts on Fresh and Fit drama? Which one? I don't pay attention to the drama. I don't. Here's my rule. I'll explain this to you, Bryce. Here's my rule. Like, for example, a lot of people give George Bruno guff. George Bruno has been nothing but kind to me. Nothing but kind. I like George. George has treated me well, and I will help out George. So, and I don't care. It's middle school, man. That's what drama is. I don't give a shit. Fresh and Fit have also been nothing but kind to me. Nothing but good men, good friends. I like them. And no one bats 1,000, guys. No one. And so I don't give a shit about drama. Unless you go and dock someone or you're an actual weapons grade dick, fine. All right. But, and you gotta really piss me off. I mean, you gotta really, because I'm very tolerant, because I know people are going to screw up. You know, somebody says someone towards about me. I'm like, well, did he get it out of context? It's someone, you got to be somewhat understanding. But that's my rule. You treat me nice, I help. Why? Why would I? And drama, I got more important shit going on. I do. Drama is like, I was in middle school once. I don't need to go back. Sam Whiskey, most American name in America. $5. Cappy, a woman accused the metaverse of having groping. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and this is where I fear we have coddled women so much with being pampered and any, oh no, whatever you want. Oh yeah, the reason for the wage gap is because of patriarchy. Not that y'all keep majoring in stupid shit. I don't know why. It's not, must be more sexism. I mean, if you're living in that, I mean, Bill Burr hit it the best. Women are surrounded by this tornado of misinformation and nobody corrects them because we want to fuck them. That is the most intelligent thing said probably in the past 500 years. I'm not fucking joking about that. Groping problem in the internet. Okay. All right, fine. Whatever. Oh, are the Chinese coming to invade? Good. I mean, here's how bad it's gotten. I'm like, not necessarily against the Taliban. Not necessarily for them, but oh, they take back their country? They do their thing that they said they were going to do? Were they consistent? I am for women's rights. At the same time, I'm also for people honoring their word. They're a little bit more real. It's kind of like, they don't whine and complain about being digitally groped. They have more pressing matters. The Blue Wrench. Who's at See, now I don't have to promote Doc anymore. He's got his 1,000 sub. Shut up, Doc. You got your 1,000. Merry Christmas, Doc. Hey, Doc, I might be in your neighborhood. Maybe we catch up, not Christmas or something. Bryce T, $2. I know a girl majoring in peace studies. Yeah. Okay, Bryce, show her this. I'm being honest. Show her this. Dear, listen to me. You're making a mistake. You don't need to major in peace studies. You could just go work for the Peace Corps. All right? Go major in accounting. Go major in something. Get a job. For God's sake, stop this. It's insane. I'm not even trying to stop you with your politics. Go be a Marxist piece of shit, advocating taking other people's money because you're too lazy to work. That's fine. Go do that. But please go become an accountant or something. Laughing Lark. Holy cow. Thanks, sweetheart. 100, but boy, I almost feel like Rolo Tomasi with these super chats coming. Look at me. Should grow my hair out long and play in a band. $100 wedding day, a beautiful ceremony where the groom's masculinity is transferred from his mother's custody to his wife, where the groom's masculinity is transferred from his mother's custody to his wife's. Edited for me so I could send it through, but you get the gist. Oh, balls. Yes, his balls. Yes. I got a guy, a father who's in trouble with his daughter and granddaughter and wife. And I said it's $500. You need a swift kick in the ass. And this right here, I know the squealer is saying this. We'll see if he pays, but it was $500 because I wasn't fucking around. That piece of shit needs his ass kicked. James won €2. He has nothing to say. Thank you, James. Sam Whiskey, $5 again. The bachelor's degree is the most overrated product American produces. It all depends. It depends on what it is. It's just Laughing Lark. Dear, don't you have anything going? You like it because I dressed up, isn't it? You can smell my cologne I even put on. Laughing Lark, $20. I am his spinster agent in the field, and I approve this message. Wine and cats. Well, let me know how old you are, Laughing Lark, because if you're old enough, my old man might be on the market once my stepmom passes away. All right. Kirkpatrick, $10. Merry Christmas, sir. Merry Christmas, Kirk. Thank you for the $10. That $10 went to partially subsidize my $20 purchase of Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch, which I am going to take on the plane today and play that when I fly back home. John G, $2. Wife and I own a daycare. It's a small money printer. Yeah, it is. I hope you make lots of money off of my dime for single moms or moms parents in general who couldn't afford to take care of their own children. That is so sad. Daycare. I'm not criticizing you, John. I mean, absolutely take the money and run. But my God, you got people to the point they're not even taking care of their damn kids. Fuck, man. What's the point of life? Jesus. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.